As Zero Hedge reported, in a sophisticated cyber attack, Chinese-linked hackers exploited a zero-day vulnerability in Microsoft SharePoint to breach the U.S. National Nuclear Security Administration, the agency responsible for maintaining the nation's nuclear weapons stockpile. The attack affected over 50 organizations globally, including government agencies and energy companies. Microsoft identified two Chinese state-sponsored groups, Linen Typhoon and Violet Typhoon, along with another China-based group, Storm 2603, as the perpetrators. Meanwhile, Bill Gates, BlackRock, and Nestle are quietly consolidating control over essential water resources. Bill Gates' extensive acquisition of farmland, including areas with significant aquifers, opens the door for a strategic move to control water access, raising questions about the motives behind such investments beyond mere agricultural productivity.
Over 2.5 billion people have no access to safe sanitation. We asked brilliant engineers to help us solve this problem. And one of those engineers actually has proposed a solution where the waste is valuable.
Chinese investors are gobbling up America's heartland, and the alarm bells are finally ringing. As of 2023, the USDA reports a staggering 383,935 acres of U.S. soil in the hands of Chinese entities, farmlands, forests, key spy locations.
Hey, I'm at the Nashua Airport, and just want to show you. Here's a long runway, and across the street is Daniel Webster College, right here. There are some buildings rented out and purchased by Chinese nationals 2018. And combined with that, the water bottle plant that the richest man from China bought it in Nashua. So both locations are within 100 miles radius to Joint Base in Cape Cod. This is listed as a military installation, and Joint Base supposed to be reviewed by the federal government.
Texas is hit hardest with 123,708 acres, followed by North Carolina, Missouri, Utah, and Florida. The WH Group, a Chinese conglomerate, owns nearly 90,000 acres through Smithfield Foods, sprawling across 10 states. But it gets worse. The Fufeng Group's shady 370-acre grab near North Dakota's Grand Forks Air Force Base and a Chinese billionaire's 100,000-acre Texas wind farm scheme were fortunately stopped cold by state law, revealing a full-blown national security threat.
The Chinese group called Fufeng purchased 300 acres to build a corn mill factory within 10 miles of this Air Force base. And that land in North Dakota is flat. So basically, if you sit on a tower, you can see what's going on at the base. But even more ominously, you can have equipment on the land listening to the communications. And this particular Air Force base is a hub for worldwide communications in the Air Force, and also is a worldwide facility for the drones. If the Americans can't buy land in China, then the Chinese should not be able to buy land in America.
The sleeping giant has been slowly waking up, and now in July of 2025, President Trump's National Farm Security Action Plan dropped a bombshell. Ban Chinese and other hostile nations from buying our farmland and claw back what they've already got.
Another one of President Trump's greatest accomplishments was the groundbreaking United States-Mexico-Canada trade agreement that replaced NAFTA, improved supply chain resiliency, and put America's farmers first. It has been reported that the USMCA trade deal led to $2 billion in annual increases for the U.S. in agricultural exports to Canada and Mexico, with an overall increase of $65 billion in gross to farmers and ranchers.
Bills like the PASS Act, which sailed through the Senate in 2024, and the Farm Act are supercharging Trump's action plan.